I wore this Seiko 5 GMT for over a week straight, and here are a few things I didn't really like about it. Now, I chose this watch because as a GMT, it's a great travel watch. The ability to track your home time zone with the extra red hour hand, and yet another time zone with the 24-hour bezel is obviously helpful, but what else? How is it to actually wear and use as a daily wear? Well, it could use some anti-reflective coating on the crystal. While this is pretty rare in watches this affordable under the $500 mark, it would have made a big difference when out in the sun. I found when the sunlight is direct, it really illuminates the dial perfectly, and you can see the rich blue hue right through the crystal, but when the light hits from certain angles, the crystal gets cloudy and murky and the dial gets hard to see. Again, not a problem that's specific to this watch, but a slight upgrade here would have made the watch nearly perfect. And interestingly, there are so many third-party crystals available for this watch that I might just swap it out for a sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating in the future. Next, the bezel. Being frictionless, unlike traditional die bezels which click into place, means it can rotate in either direction, but since it doesn't click, it easily gets bumped out of place, and it's actually happened a few times, so it's not very reliable, and you'll need to remember where you have it set to actually use the 24-hour bezel to keep track of an extra time zone properly. Other than that, this was the perfect travel watch. Worn everywhere from the beach to the pool to some nice dinners, the watch never felt over or underdressed, especially on the Jubilee bracelet. And finally, some people complain that the Hardlex crystal is not sapphire, and I agree. At the price you sell for, it probably should have sapphire, but you can see over a year of kind of casual wear and then a couple of weeks of hard wear and tear from daily use, not a single scratch on the Hardlex crystal. And trust me, I've owned many Seiko 5s over the years. Once in a while they do get scratches, but they're much more scratch resistant than regular mineral crystals.